Games that I struggle with are games that I have a problem, that I relatively am bad at, right? So this is going to be a subjective video, right? And I'm going to go through some examples here. Examples are from examples. And, this is going to be like a part one, part two, part three type deal, right? So, yeah, please like, share, subscribe, share the video all over. And, yeah, first game is Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 is known well, for me, like I'm not much into fighting games, but I enjoy Mortal Kombat 11. However, like I am not really, good at this game. Outside of playing as Kun Lao or Jax, Spawn, like I'm not really good with other characters. There's a Scorpion, there's the Liu Kang type character that I can be. But outside of Kun Lao and Drax, like I struggle a lot with this game, right? Especially like when I go online. Online, some of the players they're so good, they're really good. But online, I struggle. Like some of the players, they just they're very good at the comboing, the grabs, the uppercuts, the anti-air game, the air game, etc. And for me, I am very slow. I am relatively slow to react to all that, right? And yeah, playing a Mortal Kombat 11, the more I play, the more I learn, right? Especially as a Kung Lao and a Terminator. Like I've been practicing like as a Terminator, and like I just want to say, Mortal Kombat 11 has an impressive roster. Oh my God, the roster is amazing. This roster is just amazing, especially like with the DLC coming in, right? The DLC. Now I know the DLC characters there are paywall characters, right? But for the most part, like I love playing as Terminator and Spawn. You add Joker to the mix. Rambo is literally in it, so you can do like a Rambo Terminator type deal, which is very fun. Like versus Terminator is really 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 fun. But yeah, overall, like I struggle like with this game, especially because this game added in crushing blows, which are certain normal attacks that will trigger this X-ray type animation, right? And then this attack, the crushing blow attack, does extra damage, right? So it does extra damage, and yeah, this can really, affect the balancing like of the match overall. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 11, I struggle with. I'm slow, and I try to rely on grabs, projectiles, against characters that are very good at comboing, and yeah, for me, before I know it, the match is over. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Another one, Battlefield 1 is, well, I'm pretty sure everybody knows a Battlefield, right? Like a first person based shooter. But Battlefield 1, for the most part, similar to most recent, well, the 2019 Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the time to kill is very fast. Like you die very fast, enemies kill you very quickly. And like I always struggle in one-on-one encounters, like if it's, me versus like another enemy. That enemy always, most of the time, like will kill me. 75% of the time, I'll die in one-on-one encounters, right? So yeah, Battlefield 1, however, is based in World War One. So World War One, you had semi-automatic, a one-shot burst or a three-shot burst type bullets, type guns. Sorry, so some of the guns would shoot slowly, but the bullets they're kind of well, like due to the video game, the a difficulty of it online, the bullets are kind of OP, especially obviously if you're playing as a sniper rifle class. There's tons of snipers all over the map that will snipe you. You're dead before you know it. You're dead, and you gotta look out for that. There's a certain flashing, like in the distance that will indicate where the sniper is. But yeah, snipers kill me tons of times, and one-on-one encounters I struggle with, and tanks as well. Tanks will get blown up. There's like the World War One tanks. There's kind of like claymores, landmines. Well, a World War One version of landmines, and yeah, a certain types of grenades that will do high damage to the tanks. Another example is going to be at Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 I struggle with because like I am not really good at stealth games unless the stealth game is Splinter Cell. So a Conviction, Blacklist, right? I struggle with stealth games. Now, at Dishonored 2, playing the game, it's like a first person stealth game. So your field of view is kind of limited, and you mostly have like a blade or like a crossbow or some sort of 18th century shotgun, etc. But like I'm always getting spotted playing the game. There's like these imperial soldiers spotting you, bandits sometimes, enemy gangs, etc. And like I'm always getting spotted, and the enemies like in this game are really smart. The AI is very good. They're are very quick to spot like a player, so you know, like you have to really be patient. I take the game patient, but for me, like I am always rushing on to get to the objective because like I want to finish the mission quickly, and I always get seen quickly. I always get seen, and you know, sometimes you know, if one person sees you, the whole a group like of enemies are gonna know where you are, right, and they're gonna come outnumber you, kill you, and yeah. But Dishonored, like you know, Dishonored 1 and 2, what I like about it is the overall abilities. So the abilities, you know, the ability to teleport or summon, you know, like a rat swarm in Dishonored 1, which makes it very fun, right? But you know, playing this, like I'm always getting spotted, and yeah. Another thing too, like with Dishonored, is puzzles. There's gonna be some puzzles, and you know, finding like your path. So you know, sometimes knowing where to go is not clear cut. You have to kind of explore. It's kind of like a mini open world, a semi open world, where it's like you know, like a mission after mission type thing. Every level has a unique, you know, area. It's mostly like 18th century, you know, houses and buildings, right? So you know, some of the areas you're gonna go into the palaces, to you know, poor areas and etc. But it's all about knowing you know, where to go. But playing the game, I really struggle knowing where to go. Sometimes you gotta teleport onto this ledge and make your way like into the window, right, and to know where to go. But man, I struggle with this a lot.